Hello Mother Acres, Road Stringer on the bike again for another moto feel review, because if you don't feel it, there is no thrill in it. We all know naman sa Pilipinas na may sense of false prestige ang pagkakaroon ng expressway legal na motor kahit 400cc lang. Kasi nga naman, if you have a few hundred thousands na ipon and your earnings are just average, unahin mo nang bumili ng kotse kaysa motor, lalo na if you're already raising a family. Alright, so today mag-steer away muna tayo sa moto feel reviews natin sa scooter segment dahil may pinapa-review sa ating Motorstar Cafe 400. Let's find out kung sayang ba ang pera mo kapag bumili ka ng Cafe 400. Just an overview, this bike is a classic vintage look na hawig ng British-made na Triumph Classic. So right off the bat, this motorcycle is top-heavy, so ramdam mo talaga yung bigat niya and it would take some time to acclimatize. Buti na lang hindi siya ganun kataas, kaya kahit na tiptoe ako, I can still manage it in traffic. And surprisingly, hindi naman siya ganun kainit sa legs. Yung bigat naman, as usual, is nababawasan once na tumatakbo ka na ng mabilis. Now, the riding feel is very close sa dati kong Rusi Rango 150. Medyo magaralgal at malakas ang vibration. Pero surprisingly, mas malakas vibration ng Rusi Rango 150 kesa dito. Pero, I could say, mas smooth ang handling ng Keyway Cafe Racer 152. I know they are different in displacements, no? Pero we are not talking about speed, only the handling and feel. And parehas namang mga basic ang features ng mga motor na to. Kaya lang, you can't deny na malakas pa rin talaga ang vibration niya dahil yung CP holder and voltmeter ay nag-lose yung screw. And yung vibration talaga nararamdaman ko dito sa hand grips, no? Kaya medyo nakakapagod siya sa wrist. And medyo nakakapagod talaga siyang i-drive. By the way, I'm cruising South C5 going to C5 Link. Doon tayo papasok, ano? Para mas mabilis ang biyahe natin going to Parañaque. And so far so good. Na-enjoy ko naman yung bilis niya. Mabilis siyang mag-accelerate talaga, syempre 400cc. What can you expect? But of course, medyo may hinahanap lang ako sa performance niya. So, I understand this is not a high-performing bike, but it's really giving me that satisfaction naman pagdating sa acceleration. Oops! Wow! Naghahamon natin ng karera. Ba't nga nagagana? I don't know, baka nagmamadali lang yung tao. And here, we're going to C5 Link na. And try na natin gamitin ang kanyang RFID. Ito yung talaga nakaka-enjoy kapag ka naka 400cc ka, no? Or naka big bike. You have more options to travel around, no? Unlike kapag ka smaller displacement, syempre wala kang choice, iikot ka, ganyan. Eto diretso na kagad going to Merville and then mas malapit na going to Parañaque. Ayan. Visually, the bike has a very appealing and timeless design. I know mura lang to, around 150k, so isang brand new na NMAX na. But this classic 400cc can cross through expressway. So obviously, it does not have the best handling, performance, and features. And the other thing na concern ko dito is naka-drum brake pa yung likod. Sana ginawang disc brake na rin parehas, no? So if kung mapapansin nyo dito, magpo-progressive braking ako kasi medyo mabilis ang pagpasok ko. So ito yung isang maganda nga talaga, just like what I said, I just want to reiterate na yung benefit ng pagkakaroon ng 400cc or big bike, expressway legal na motorcycle. It really gives you some sense of, I belong. I don't know how to explain it in words, but there's a feeling that you can use kasi the expressway and it makes things easier for you to travel talaga. Especially if you're going to NLEX or SLEX, no? Imagine if you're going through sa mga bayan-bayan pa, mas matagal ang biyahe mo. And if you're using a 400cc bike, then it's much easier. You have a shorter travel time. So, mas maraming oras yung masasave mo. Now, nakapasok na tayo sa Parañaque, ano? And on my left is Merville, Moonwalk. I don't know, I'm not sure, but yun yung mga subdivision dito sa parte ng Parañaque na to. And we're going to Kaingin Road. Ginagawa itong daan na to, malubak to, sobrang malubak to. So we're going to test the suspension of this bike and we'll find out if ano ang magiging performance niya when it comes to suspension. So ito na nga, when it comes to suspension naman, ang lambot niya, halos kinakain lang yung lubak. Nakakatulong talaga yung laki ng gulong nito na 19 sa harap and 18 sa rear. Plus yung seat kasi niya is very plush. So para ka nasa sofa sa lambot. And generous din dahil malapad siya. So yan, I can bet this could take you more than 7 hours of sitting na hindi sumasakit ang puwet mo. Except yung wrist mo dahil sa vibration talaga. Pero if OBR ka, Grover ang comfortability mo dito. And kung na-notice nyo, gumalaw na yung CP holder ko at saka yung voltmeter. Medyo bumaba na siya. Dahil yun sa lakas ng vibration talaga. Medyo naglo-lose yung screw niya over time. Kaya you really have to watch out yung mga nakasabit dito. Baka kasi mamaya, tuluyan siya mahulog, di mo mapansin. So going back, if you're going to get this bike, you actually have to manage your expectations, no? Kasi uulitin ko, this does not have the best handling, the best performance, and napaka-basic talaga ng features nito. Pero, man, again, it really does the job. It's very affordable, very basic, sumura ang maintenance, expressway legal, and bonus, yung timeless design niya kasi ang nagdadala dito. I know there is a tendency to feel discriminated or inferior pag ito ang gamit mong big bike. Kasi nga, mumurahin talaga siya eh. Pero kung ano man yung matitipid mo sa pagbili ng motor na to, gamitin mo to buy high quality gears na helmet, body armor, boots and gloves, and it would really compensate everything that this bike lacks. One more, just work on the paint job. At medyo hindi talaga maganda yung paint job nito. Pero lalong lalabas ang ganda ng vintage design nito kapag maganda yung paint job niya. Match it all up and mag-elevate ang personality ng Cafe 400. But if you're contented with everything it offers, then I admire you. And to answer the question, sayang ba ang pera mo pambili ng Cafe 400? The answer is yes and no. If hindi ka maarte and gusto mo lang talaga ng pang-expressway, sulit to. Pero if you have other parameters or requirements, then sayang lang pera mo, bibili ka nito kasi hindi ka masasatisfy. Ultimately, you have to figure out what you want, what you need, and of course, syempre, what you can afford. Kasi mahirap naman din ipipilit natin yung isang bagay na hindi naman natin kaya. And mahirap din naman yung mamadaliin natin kasi gusto lang natin kagad magkaroon. Now, personally, if you're gonna ask me if I'm going to buy a Cafe 400, my answer is no. Pero check muna natin yung turning radius niya dito. Ayan, medyo kumakain siya ng konti, no? But that's okay. So going back, the reason I'm not going to get this motorcycle is because medyo nagsawa na ako sa classic looking bikes, no? Because I had Rusi Rank 150 and I also had Kiwi Cafe Racer 152. The only vintage or classic bike I have is my scooter, Kimco Like 125. Nasa market ako ng mga sports naked bikes right now. So kung ako kukuha ng mga 400cc, at least ang mga choices ko is KTM Duke 390 or Kawasaki Z400 and maybe MT-07. going back to this bike, so if you're really looking for vintage look, utilitarian, and very affordable at the same time, hindi masasayang ang pera mo dito. Go for a cafe for 100. Don't let others dictate to you what you should own or what you should have. Shoutout sa may-ari ng motor na to na si Kiko. Thank you, brother, for the opportunity to review this bike. This is Road Stringer. Thank you for watching. Ride safe and see you in the next video. Buyers.